We're here today with Gayle Reid, the 2017 Caregiver of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Now, where did you grow up and how long have you lived here?
Okay. I grew up in I actually was born in Michaelsville, North Carolina.
Let's start over.
Yeah.
We're right here.
Started that out.
Start over.
Okay.
We're here with Gayle Reid, who's 2017 Caregiver of the Year with Silver Care. Congratulations, Gayle. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Where did you grow up?
I was born and raised in a little town called Michaelsville, North Carolina, and I stayed in Michaelsville in Edgecombe County until I was about 11 years old, and then my parents moved to Pitt County, and that's when in Pitt County I went to graduated from a school called Farmville Central in Farmville, North Carolina. And from there, I went on to be employed at Caswell Center in Kinston, North Carolina. And I stayed there for about 30 years, and then I retired. And from there, I came to Silver Care.
Tell me a little bit about what you did at Caswell, because that's completely different than what you're doing now.
At Caswell for about 15 to about 16 years at Caswell, I was a direct care staff, which is working directly with the clients at Caswell Center. And for about maybe 10 years I did like a supervisory type work at Caswell. And I retired in 2014.
And you've been with Silver Care for about a year now, right?
For about a year.
So you've sort of gotten used to what it takes to be a caregiver of seniors versus taking care of the mentally retarded.
Right.
What are some of the things that are so different from, because it is obviously a different thing from working with the mentally retarded and working in the home for a senior who is okay, let's start over. So you've been with Silver Care for about a year now.
For about a year.
Can you tell us what some of the differences are and the challenges between working with the mentally retarded and the challenge of going to working in someone's home and taking care of a senior in their home, and also some of the things that are rewarding that you maybe didn't expect?
Okay. Even though I've been working with Silver Care for a year, and I worked with the mentally challenged for many years, I have also worked with seniors, like volunteer. I'll say it's volunteer, but my next door neighbor growing up was a elderly lady, and my parents would send me over there on weekends or whatever days we were out of school to assist this elderly lady with day-to-day duties that she needed done around the house, like
So
washing.
they volunteered you.
Yeah, they volunteered me
Okay,
to
I
go
got
over
you.
there and to assist her, and I did it for many of years. And when I got old enough to start driving, I also had to drive her around because she was, losing her ability to drive. So once my parents allowed me to get driver's license, I drove her where she needed to go, and I did that all through high school. Some of the challenges, the difference in working in a group setting from working with Silver Care to working with Silver Care is a group setting. You're in their space, but you don't have to be really conscious of, well, don't need to go in this area because this is an area that I'm not supposed to be in, or this is something that I don't have to ask every time, is it okay that I do this or do that, versus working in the home when you're in their home, and I realize I have to respect their space. So
That's right.
those are the things I have to be mindful of when I'm in a person's home. Is this is their home, and maybe a room that they may really don't want you to go in, even though you're there every day, but this is their home, and you just have to know your boundaries you be more aware of your boundaries.
Well, that's something that comes with time. You have to understand each individual person and
Right.
each individual client, because they're all different. I mean, there's no template
Right.
for taking care of people like that for anyone,
Right.
no matter if they're working in a group setting or in your home like yours.
Mhm.
Now, it's rewarding in both of the jobs.
Mhm.
Tell me what you have found to be a rewarding part of the job of senior care with Silver
Mhm.
Care.
Helping them to do things that they're no longer able to do for themselves. Um, it could be a lot of the time is, they may have a difficult time walking, and they love getting out in their garden or whatever and just walking around and tending their flowers or whatever, and to just encourage them and to assist them and just getting out and doing some of the things they wouldn't be able to do if I wasn't there, or if I wasn't there to assist them to do those things again. And it's helping them maintain their strength and their health as much as I can while I'm there. So that's one of the rewarding things.
Well, I know that it's very difficult to go into a home by yourself, because you walk up to the door, and this is one of the things I admire the most about all y'all guys is that you walk up to the door and you knock on it and say, "I'm from Silver Care. I'm here to take care of you."
Mhm.
That's very hard to do,
Yes.
and I really admire that. And it takes quite a special person to be successful in that.
Yeah.
And you're obviously been doing caregiving for a long time, and you are successful in your careers. Tell me, if there are people that are coming up today who want to be a caregiver, and there's lots of people getting into this field, do you have any advice or words of wisdom or whatever to give somebody to help encourage them along in their career?
I would advise them, first of all, know your responsibilities. What is this job required me and looking for me to do every day? Once you found that foundation, the next thing is to learn your client, learn the person that you are serving each day. And I say learn them, learn their likes, their dislikes, their needs, that which is the reason that you were sent there. And you can once you learn those things, you can better accommodate those your client that you're there to serve, and try to build a good relationship with them, because that's a very important thing, is to build a good relationship with them, get them comfortable with you, gain their trust. And once you've established those things, try to maintain those things until you're no longer working with them.
Well, they are dependent on you. I mean, and each one is a different type of dependency. Some are really dependent on caregivers, and some are just that you're just there to help them along when they need assistance.
Right.
Okay, I lost my train of thought. Well, I have to tell you this. I'm really glad that you're here with us. I'm really glad you decided to come to Silver Care, because we're happy you're here, and I know the clients are happy you're here, because I know that you do a very good job. You're now your 2017 Caregiver of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Okay, that's it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
No more.
I don't.